What is up, people? Miles TV back. A little bit of a break there. Feel like we're always taking breaks here. You can see that got a little different camera position here. You can see more of the background. I got a blackout curtain. And fun fact about blackout curtains: they don't have to be black. Learn something new every day. But yeah, so we're gonna do something new here. Have you guys ever heard of a YouTube duo named
Restaurant version? Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
What is your favorite food to get at a restaurant?
I, for one, have never heard of them. But what I have heard of is Ronstadt. Now, everybody knows here I do my podcast review. I very much found out that I love podcasts. I love D&D podcasts. I love audio dramas, a lot of stuff like that. So I stumbled across this audio drama podcast called Ronstadt. And I immediately fell in love with this supernatural LA noir type audio drama podcast. It was amazing. And I was listening to it with somebody and they were like, "That's Rhett." And I was like, "Who is Rhett?" And then they eventually were like, "That's Link." And I found out about these two YouTubers that apparently does weird stuff with food. Every time I've ever seen a video of them, they're always eating something. But they did a podcast with this big production company and it was amazing. There's only one season of it though, because I guess it left off on a big cliffhanger. I guess they are busy, super famous YouTube guys that don't have time to continue the audio drama podcast series. But they did a really good job with this. 10 out of 10 automatically. Everybody should go listen to Ronstadt. Maybe if everybody just goes and listen to it, they will have a resurgence and I'll get a season 2. Yeah, go get me a season 2. Anyway, Ronstadt is about a guy who can feel and see the supernatural. One day he was working. If you guys are podcast junkies or audio drama junkies like me, if you ever heard of Rocky Fortune, think of Rocky Fortune, where this guy works these ins and out, these odd jobs for a living. But that's Ronstadt. He worked at an ice cream parlor, and then all of a sudden his abilities activated. He runs off. He goes to the big city. He gets a job as a 911 operator, but his job is to take the crazy calls. So whenever all the crazy calls get forwarded to him, and if he ever gets a real call, he forwards it to a real 911 dispatch operator. But with his powers, he can tell that it's supernatural based. Like these things that are happening are real demons or ghosts messing with him. And he kind of figures out ways to stop these demons and ghosts. And like one of the first calls he gets is from a little girl. She's like, "Hey, there's this shadow that's following me, blah, blah, blah." He finds a way to stop the shadow. Then you find out that this is a bigger, larger scheme. And the story unfolds to like there's these like demons or ghosts or evil people trying to take over the town, and Ronstadt and this witch, I think she's a witch, this witch team up and they help bring down this organization. The witch does teach him how to use his powers more effectively, but it's a great podcast. Highly recommended. I had so much fun with this. maybe Rhett and Link will continue the series at some time, because they had a lot of people on this production team, because they had, like, you know, most audio dramas do have like sound design and all that stuff, blah blah blah. But if you are looking for a good audio drama, I highly recommend Ronstadt. It is a great listen. Sad that there's only one season, but who knows? I mean, Ronstadt came out in like 2016, I want to say. So keep your fingers crossed. Who knows? Maybe Rhett and Link will see this video and they're like, oh yeah, we did do that. Maybe we should do another season. But anyway, that's my audio drama of the week. Come back next week and we'll have another audio drama. Tune in next week to see what that is. All right. As always, thanks for tuning in to Miles TV. Bye.
My name is...
Hey, Ronstadt.
Ronstadt!
Ronstadt.
I'm the one with the bright blonde hair sticking out in every direction like electrified Link weenie.
Oh, is that your real hair?
I walk the dark, hear the danger, see the damned if I know. I call it my Craydar. My ability to detect and observe all things crazy.
Right. Craydar. So, what are you gonna do?
I became a phone jockey for 911, but I don't answer calls of broken bones and brush fires. I handle the 911 what's your freaky.
Sir, this is important. I am becoming the invisible woman.
The reason I can't eat vegetables anymore is because when I bite into one, I can hear it say ouch. Like, ouch! There she was, hovering in the middle of the room. That's when she let out the awful scream still ringing in my ears.
I don't know. Could be I'm just losing my marbles.
1, 2, 3, 4! The world you've stepped into, newer generations call it Side B. Like the flip side of a record. It can be a place of beauty and splendor.
Peekaboo, we see you.
But it's also dangerous.
You first.
You first. Me second.
Can I just say, technically, you're already dead.
Something big is happening.
Cold crack, cold crack, cold crack.
This fight will get darker.
I'm above you, below you.
Deadlier.
You can't cut what you can't catch.
I think everybody is going crazy. Seemed like every call had your name on it.
Ronstadt.
It's coming down the hall.
I'm with you. I'm not hanging up.
It doesn't even have a face, but it can see me. It can see me!
You ever get the feeling you ordered about 15 too many items off the value menu?
Ronstadt, a new scripted podcast from QCODE, Wood Elf, and Mythical. Coming soon. Damn soon.